I woke up today and there was snow outside. That means it is officially the beginning of winter arc, and every single one of us should want to be the best version of ourselves. Now, what does that mean? How do you become the best version of yourself? Well, let me give you a very simple tool to be the best version of yourself. Now, grab a piece of paper and a pen, or if you are modernized, or maybe it's not modernized, but you use technology, open up a notepad or some text file and write down at the very top the best version of myself, and then start thinking to yourself. Literally just start writing down what would the best version of yourself do. Wakes up at 8 o'clock every day, goes to the gym 6 times a week, no matter how he feels, no excuses, and so on and so on. You know, the weather doesn't decide what he does, he does. He decides himself. He does the work no matter the feeling or the level of motivation. He does it all. Just simply write down, what would the best version of yourself do? He would go and try to do something in this field. He would run a business. He would be a professional athlete. He would do all these things. He would take calculated risk, and he would have the courage to speak to that girl that you have a crush on or something. And once you've written down all the things, every single thing that you can just come up with, and you can always add more. It's a piece of paper, you can always write more. So once you have this piece of paper or a text file or whatever you have it, now very simply, you can go in front of the mirror and look at yourself. Is that you? Are you that person? Because most of you, no matter how you feel about yourself, whether you don't like yourself, whether you love yourself, most of you probably love the person you could be. Because everyone can see you got the talents, you got the gifts, you got everything. You got all the tools that you need to become that person that you just wrote down on the paper. You literally wrote down what you could be, and if you're not that, then you know exactly what to do. You wrote it down. You have the to-do list. Wake up then, go gym then, work then, this then. Do this, do that, don't do that. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't do anything stupid. You have it all written down. Now you simply have to follow the plan, and that is how you can very simply become the best version of yourself. Because once again, if you're in front of the mirror right now and you're looking at yourself and you're like, well, that's not quite me, well, there's a simple answer. Start doing the things that you wrote down, and slowly but surely you will get closer to being that person who you were imagining and thinking of when you were writing down all the traits that they had, all the things that they did. And the more accurately you wrote down what that person could do and what that person does, the more accurately you're like, okay, 8 o'clock wake up, 9:30 gym, whatever, right? The more accurate you are and the more detailed you are, the more closely you will be that person once you start following the things written down on that paper or text file or whatever. And the best and the worst thing about this is that no one else is gonna do it for you. No one else is gonna do it for you. And it's scary, but at the same time it's amazing. Because then you know that every achievement that you achieve is yours and yours alone. No one else can take the credit. And think about it. Did anyone come and wake you up this morning? Think your parents are probably the people who love you the most, your parents. Or think about whoever is that one person that loves you the most, or that one dog or pet or whoever. Did they wake you up this morning and say you have to go to the gym? Probably did not. So even the people who love you the most are not willing to make you do the correct things. So you have to do the correct things out of your own desire. and your own actions are what will determine if you do them or not. And you know that's the best part. Then it is solely your achievement. No one else can take credit for what you do, but you can't also blame anyone for what you didn't do. So you have to take responsibility. And once you take responsibility and you start doing the correct things, you will see magic. It's like magic how your life changes. You know, at first it's hard, it's difficult, it takes a bit of time, but one day you'll wake up, you look around and you like laugh to yourself. What? Did things really change this much? It's like everything just magically changed around you one day. Because the progress is happening, but you don't notice it instantly. And then one day you have this wake up moment of like, everything's completely different than they were before. And you know, that is amazing. So with this one moment, you can decide to change the rest of your life. This one moment can change your life. If you simply decide to do what that paper says, do what that text file says, do what the best version of you would do. And that's how you become them. It's so simple. You don't have to climb a mountain in the Himalayas to go to some Tibetan monk to tell them the secrets of the universe. No, it's very simple. You know, deep down, you know exactly what the best version of you would do, what career they would pursue, what hobbies they have. You know, all the things. You know deep down what the best version of you is. Now you just have to act it out. And that is exactly how you become that person. You become the best person that you can be. And that is exactly what you should do. It's snow outside. Wake up, it's snow outside. At least here. That means winter arc. It's time to do it. It's time to get up. It's time to move. It's time to get it done. No matter what. That's simple. And so, I'm gonna tell you this once more. Stay disciplined, chase your dreams, and follow whatever you wrote down on that paper. And watch magic happen. And watch everything change bit by bit, day by day, and magic will literally change your life forever if you simply decide that this is the moment it all began and this is the moment that it begins. Change is hard, but hard is still possible. So just do it and have an amazing day.